Okay, welcome race fans. Here we are tonight at GAC at Iowa for, I believe, 80 laps is what they're going to be turning here tonight, so this should be an exciting race. Got my good old buddy Scott in the booth with me here. Welcome, Scott.
Hey, Rudy, how you doing tonight? Good evening, everybody. How's everybody out there doing?
I think I got to turn your volume up. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Hope everybody's having a good night out there in YouTube land. Ready for some racing tonight from Iowa Speedway under the lights here at the GAC League. Rudy, I gotta say, I've been out on the track and the set feels pretty good tonight, man. These guys should have some good racing with this setup tonight.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, it feels good, man. It's nice and snug and it just glides around this place. It can't get out from underneath you. You got to be a little careful, but it feels pretty good.
Very good. Well, it looks like Tommy Lee's got the top spot there in practice right now. No big surprise, I guess.
No, and look at that time he's got up there. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He's won the last 3 races in a row here at GAC, and I know we joke around about it, but heck, these guys are probably going to wind up not wanting him back next season.
And old Hot Rod's looking for 4 in a row tonight. That's a hell of an accomplishment, if I do say so myself.
Yes, sir. Hey there, Sherelle. How you doing? She's in chat. Good to see you. It's always good to see somebody in chat here. That's Dwayne LaPrad's wife.
One thing definitely tonight, they're going to have to keep it out of that wall. It's got a tendency to want to drift up into the wall. That could be an issue tonight.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I'll tell you, Iowa, this is one of the tracks that I'm not a big fan of. I just have never been able to turn a good lap here. Well, I can turn a good lap by myself, but it seems like when you're out there amongst other cars, traffic, I just could never run a good, clean race, I'm always spinning on the front stretch or get into the wall on the back stretch.
I've never been here before in this vehicle. This is the first time I've ever had the truck out here. It's pretty cool, actually. I like it. I've raced IndyCar here, I've raced street stocks here, and I think modifieds, but never the truck.
Oh, there I see you going around. There you are.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Getting into Timothy Kelleher. Ooh.
Did I?
Yeah. It's a slight bump in the front corner. Almost like you weren't quite clear. Well, I'm excited about this. I like to watch races here, don't get me wrong. I like to watch other people race here, but for me to race here, I'm just not a big fan of it. One thing I do have to make sure I do, because I did get a report there was somebody that had a new trading paint, so give me a second here, folks. I apologize for this, but I forgot to turn on trading paints, if you could imagine that. You have it set to come on when with your computer, and it still doesn't work. Kind of looking forward to the build. Wednesday, the new build going to be out. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, you and me both.
Alright, looks like everything is a go here. Now let me update trading paints, make sure everybody's paints are correct. Somebody told me, and when I was over there in their TeamSpeak, told me that they had a new paint, and I said, okay, thank you for letting me know that. So I got to make sure I get the guy's paints updated, and I'm trying to think of who that was. It might have been Timothy Kelleher, I believe.
Yeah, Tommy Lee was just sent me a message telling me to remind you, but we're on it, Tommy.
Yep. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it. Yes, he does have a new paint. Yes, sir. Superman on the hood. Very cool.
That's Timothy Kelleher?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about roughing up that new paint job, Timothy.
Yeah, I had his old one there before I updated Trading Paint, so.
Body shop man there at the old racing headquarters won't be happy with me.
Johnny McCulchuk looks like he's got a new paint job too. Vincent Benny said he was going to try to said he was hoping he could make it the 85 laps tonight. And I said, okay, well, we'll be looking for it.
I can tell you what, this is going to be a very fun race to watch if these boys can keep the wheels underneath them.
Yeah. Yes, this is actually it's a setup that the league themselves make, and they all use the same setup. So yes, it is a fixed setup, but everybody uses that same setup. It's not the iRacing one. The iRacing one, it's got a lot to be desired. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got okay. So we're good. Dwayne's got a new Trading Paints too. Let me double check and make sure I've got his new paint. Let me find him here. There it is. Drag Kings. I think that's isn't that one he had that on there before. Pretty sure. But that's what I'm showing on Dwayne's truck right now. Nice tactful way of putting it. What? Oh, the iRacing setup. Yeah, it's got a lot to be desired. Well, you know, and I'm not knocking them. What I'm saying is that I think a lot of people really do have issues with the iRacing setups. I think everybody, you won't find anybody that won't agree with me. They just, the setups are, well, they're made to be, they're a driver setup. You got to drive it. You know, you can't, you got to be right up on the wheel to drive them things. Looks like they may be coming in for a meeting, huh?
Yes, sir, Rudy. It's time for a driver's meeting. Everybody's been ordered into pit road, and they're going to have a driver's meeting. Get back out here for a couple minutes of practice, then we'll be ready for qualifying.
Roger that. All right. Everybody on pit road. And you're not a driver, right? You're just there.
Say that again, Rudy. I'm sorry, I didn't mute him.
You're not racing tonight.
Looking at that time, I'd like, but no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Not bad for never being here before, huh?
Yep.
I'm not Tommy Lee fast.
Look up GAC Racing League on iRacing, and I believe you just apply and you know, I don't know. I'm not an admin. I'm not the league owner or anything. So,
Rudy, I'm going to go grab a beverage real quick. I'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, go to the website. There you go. And apply. Yep. Thank you, Sherelle. Appreciate that. Man, that's pretty nice, man. It's nice having one of the drivers' wives in chat here to kind of help out. Yes. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we got about just a few seconds left here, so we're gonna cut away here in just a minute and play our national anthem to get things going here. So stay with us, don't go anywhere. Hopefully you're and we will be right back, folks.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, friends, we're back here at Iowa, and they are in the midst of qualifying. So I hope you did manage to get yourself something to drink. But I wanted to give a quick shout outs here, and I am sorry about that if I called you Sherelle. I've got lists of people here: Cameron, Diane, Sharon, Abby, Leanna, Dylan, Pat, and Logan, some of our faithful followers here on YouTube. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate that very, very much. And it's always great to have you guys here to keep me company and Scott. So pretty cool.
Hey, we appreciate everybody who tunes in and watches these broadcasts.
Guys, just a question here. We've got kind of got a word in with Vincent starting for next season. And if anybody would like to make some donations to GAC Racing League, you can actually go to gacracingleague.com and make some donations to help with broadcasting further. And, that would be greatly appreciated by them guys to make sure that the broadcasts continue and you guys have something great to watch here. And we're really, really fortunate to have such faithful fans, and I mean that wholeheartedly. It really does mean a lot.
Well, Rudy, before we get started here, I want to give everybody a quick rundown of the points. As it's been all year, David Gainforth comes in with a 36-point lead. He's been our points leader all year, and he's starting to get a substantial lead now. 36 points over Dwayne LaPrade, who's in second coming into tonight. Lynn McNeese is in third. Vincent Vinny is actually tied with Lynn. Mark McFadden's in fifth. Michael Palmer comes in at sixth. Kernan Church and John Stanley are tied for seventh. And back tied for ninth and 10th, Rolando Arojo and Don Steves. And they're 212 points for the season, so that puts them 74 points back of the leader, Rudy.
All right, so I would have said a tight battle, but it's obviously not. 36 points between first and second. That is quite a bit with only a handful of races left. I think he told me there is two more. Let's see, two more races after tonight.
Talladega and Homestead.
Right. So I don't know if I guess Dwayne would just have to really hope that something drastically happens to David Gainforth, to try to gain some points on him. But, nobody wants to see that happen. Nobody wants to see something happen to somebody like that. But, he probably got that in the back of his mind. If something drastically does happen to David, that maybe he would have a chance to catch up to him in the points. But, boy, it would have to be pretty drastic. He would have to really finish terrible.
And David Gainforth has been a model of consistency all season. 7 races in, he's got 7 top 10s and 5 top 5s, including 1 win. So he's been extremely consistent this season.
Yeah.
That's why he has a 36-point lead going into tonight's race with 3 races to go.
All right, well, looks like qualifying is over, and we will get down here in just a second to the grid.
And I got to say, no surprise who's on the pole. Hot Rod Tommy Lee, going for 4 in a row tonight, has taken the pole here at Iowa.
All right, last minute instructions by the admins here, so trying to get... Wow, I'm really having some difficult things going on here. I don't know what's going on, but anyhow, yeah, let's run down through... Whoops, wrong deal. Hold on a minute here. I messed that up.
It's like Kernan Church, Timothy Kelleher, and Robert Fuller did not take a time tonight, Rudy.
All right, Tommy Lee on the pole here with a 23.560. Congratulations to him for the pole. Michael Palmer in second in the number 31. Johnny McCulchuk in third. Glenn McNeese fourth. Fred Cook fifth. Paul Cohen sixth. David Gainforth, our points leader, in seventh. Rolando Aurora in eighth. Dwayne LaPrade starting ninth. And Michael Campbell 10th. Scott?
John Estes starts 11th. Don Steve starts 12th. Paul Zota is 13th. Terry Belanger 14th. Vincent Vinny, who's third in the points, starts 15th tonight. Chuck Shaw Jr. is 16th. Billy Rodenbarger 17th. John Stanley 18th. Tony Gray is starting 19th. Jamie Lee Bullard starting in the 20th position. And as I mentioned just right before we started this, Kernan Church will start back in 23rd, Timothy Kelleher 24th, and Robert Fuller 25th, and none of those 3 guys took time.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Scott. Appreciate that, and man, good job.
No problem.
Okay, we're about to go get them started here, so as they roll off the grid, let's make sure we are live.
Yes, sir, I am.
I know me. For the broadcast, I always got to make sure I'm live. So, all right, hopefully we've got everything set here.
The lights are out, so this will be 1 to green.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they don't waste no time here at Iowa. Boy, they get them right out and going.
Well, get us going, Rudy.
All right, if I can get everything else finished up here first.
Coming out of 4. Want me to do it?
I got it. Waiting for the pace. Oh.
Nope, we're going to go around one more time.
Oh.
They tricked us.
Uh-huh.
Lights were out. So
Yeah. Wow, that's kind of weird.
They got us.
I never seen that happen before. The lights never come back on. There's, you know.
Maybe they burn out some bulbs.
Maybe. Need to go to the auto parts store.
It is a Ford after all.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Rudy, it's always good to be here with the GAC boys. They always put on a great show. And I'm sure with the way the setup is tonight, if these boys can drive these things, this is going to be a good one.
Yes, sir.
This will be tight, close racing. How about Fred Cook starting up there in the 3rd row, Rudy?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rush. He's in chat, and he says, dummies. Pace cars in. Tommy Lee bringing them to the line, getting ready to drop the green flag. Green is out. Boy, that was a long wait. Man, they were almost to the line before they got the green.
Flag man was camping there.
I'm telling you, sleeping at the wheel. All right.
Tommy Lee jumps out to the front.
And now Len McNeese on the inside of Michael Palmer to take over the 2nd spot.
Michael Palmer tucked in right behind him there for 3rd place, riding that high side.
McCulchuk now looking to the inside of Palmer to take over the 3rd spot from Palmer. Palmer goes way up high and lets him have it.
How about Paul Cohen running back here in the 5th spot, Rudy? What a performance by him and Fred Cook to be up here with these boys early on.
Yes, sir. Got the, what is that, the South Park machine? Is that what that is?
That's Fred Cook, yep.
Yep.
Paul Cohen right in front of him in the 51.
Yeah.
And our points leader, David Gainforth, right behind these boys.
Yeah, he's running back in 8th spot right now. Started 7th, so he did fall back 1 place, but that's no big deal. He's got lots of race to go. Now he looks to the inside of Fred Cook. Drives it in hard. I don't know, he kind of washes up the hill. He has to really lift off that throttle. Fred keeps him pinched down there. Just what a driver should do.
Yes, sir. That's racing.
And he does take over that position. Fred Cook going back one now. Dwayne LaPrade looking like he wants to get by Fred Cook as well. And Fred goes way up the hill, and Dwayne does complete the pass on him.
Well, it looks like he's going to bring some company with him. Michael Campbell's trying to get by.
Yes, sir. And he does. So Fred Cook, boy, going backwards pretty quick here. Looking here, he started 5th, and he's already back to the 10th place. Kernan Church, one that we'll have to keep an eye on because he knows how to get up there and battle it up with these guys, is starting to drive pretty hard on the outside. Now he comes up on Vincent Vinny as he takes a 15th spot. Started 23rd today and is already up to 15th, Scott.
That's not bad.
Oh, a little loose in the turn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yes, sir. If you can move up through the field like that, wow. Get to the front before you know it.
Len McNeese now 9/10 of a second off of Tommy Lee.
We do have a caution, Rudy.
Oh, Terry Bellinger hard into the wall and collects somebody with him. We'll go back here and take a look at that. Not exactly sure what happened to Terry.
Looks like the 01 got up into the wall, came down off the wall, and got into the right rear panel of Terry, and that's what caused all that. And then Terry was hit by someone. I can't make out that number. A number 12 truck hit Terry.
Well, it looks like the 01 was kind of holding his line. Terry I think Terry kind of thought he was clear and kind of drifts up the hill into the 01. The 01, yeah, he didn't really hit the wall. It looked like he came real close to it, but he didn't actually hit it.
I was watching it from TV3. It looked like he hit the wall from TV3.
Maybe he did. He might have tapped it. But after that, he kind of held his line, and Terry kind of washed up the hill in front of him. And that's typical of these trucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, Terry Belanger's truck is beat. It is sideways coming down pit road when he came into pit road.
Well, we got all the leaders coming down pit road.
Yes, sir. Terry's got a new truck now, so they do have resets. He's gonna beat the leaders out. It looks like might be able to stay on the lead lap.
But that put Dwayne LaPrade in the lead. So, all right.
Yeah, Dwayne taking a shot early on, staying out. We'll see if he decides to pit before the end of these pit stops here.
Well, he technically hasn't led a lap yet, officially, so he will have to go around this time here in order to collect that bonus point for leading a lap. And I know he wants to get every available point that he can to try to reach David Gainforth here before the season's over, with just a couple of races left.
Michael Campbell almost missed pit road there. He almost come down that little stretch right there in front of pit road, but he figured it out. He saw the barrels and he cut in there. Almost a huge mistake for Michael Campbell.
Well, Fred Cook starting second, Chuck Shaw third, Tommy Lee fourth. The front three did not pit. Dwayne LaPrade, Fred Cook, and Chuck Shaw did not pit. Everybody else pitting.
You know what that tells me, Rudy?
What?
That tells me these boys are tired of Tommy Lee leading every lap every week. They are just tired of it. These boys are going to stay out on old burn-up tires just so Tommy Lee doesn't lead some laps.
Yep.
They're bound and determined to knock him off his pedestal tonight. Trying for 4 in a row, his old motley crew. See if he can't get it done tonight. He's back here in 4th place. He's been the leader all night up until this caution. How about old Fred Cook? He fell back there on the start, Rudy. He's sitting up there in second place now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm trying to figure out why this thing's being so sticky here. I can't get this edit thing to go off, but I guess it don't really matter. Huh. Been having a lot of little bug issues lately, and I don't know what's going on. I can't get it to shut off. Oh well.
Well, let's hope these guys that stayed out on older tires don't get in the way once they drop the green flag.
Well, I don't think they will. You know, they're actually, you know as well as I do, sometimes just having a couple of, just a handful of laps on your tires does kind of give them a pretty good bite. Dwayne was moving forward anyhow. Fred Cook, we know, was moving backwards. Chuck Shaw had come up through the field, but not that far.
Yeah, and I've never raced here before in the truck, so I don't know how the tire degradation works here and how much it affects on, you know, that was a short run, so.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it was only about 6 or 7 laps.
So I wouldn't imagine they're eating up too much, but hopefully these guys don't spin the tires and we get into a big melee here.
Well, John Stanley's still sitting on pit road. Terry Bellinger 1 lap down after he comes off pit road. I don't know why John Stanley would still be sitting on pit road, though.
Yeah, with resets, I don't understand that either. Maybe something personal.
Okay, well, get them going here, buddy.
All right.
Looks like Dwayne's going to start on the outside.
Yes, sir. Fred Cook underneath him. Tommy Lee back there on the outside in row 2, and Chuck Shaw Jr. on the bottom. Johnny McCallchuck starts on the outside of row 3, and Lynn McNeese on the bottom of row 3. Pace car is about to duck in. We're going to go back to green flag racing here in Iowa. Flagman throws the flag, and here we go. Back under green flag, and Chuck Shaw Jr. drops to the bottom. He had an issue there getting restarted. That bottom line did not go, and the top line is off and running, Rudy.
Why am I... Wow, something's really messed up here. I don't know what's going on. I'm still showing they're under caution.
No, sir. Back under green flag conditions.
Something froze up on me. Well, there it goes.
Tommy Lee's looking for the lead, Rudy. Only took him a lap. Tommy Lee from 4th to 1st. Back in front here at Iowa. Dwayne LaPrade drops back to 2nd. Johnny McCallchuck runs 3rd.
Yep.
Johnny's coming. Fred Cook back there in 4th. Oh, I'm sorry. Fred Cook has dropped to 5th. The 31 of Michael Palmer runs 4th. Rudy, looking back in the middle of that pack, man, there's a lot of trucks back here racing in the middle of this pack.
Yep, our points leader back in the 8th spot. Rolando coming up on him now with a full head of steam. Man, did he get a run off of turn 4.
Yes, sir, he did.
Kernan Church working his way. He's on the inside of Paul Zoda now.
And he's going to get by Paul, looks like.
Yeah, he's a little wiggly. Yeah.
Got his eyes set on that 16 Purdue Boilermaker machine now. Oh, Fred Cook's loose. Into the wall.
Oh,
sitting in the middle of the track.
Ouch. And boy, he gets plowed into by Timothy Kelleher. Timothy tearing up his truck. Oh, man. I hate it for these guys when that happens. Let's watch and see what happens here to Fred Cook.
He was just coming out of 4, Rudy. Truck got loose, and it just came around on it, and obviously he overcorrected, come back into the wall, and wound up in the middle of the track. Luckily, only the one guy hit him.
Yeah, it looks like everybody else got down below him and cleared him. Paul Zoda, Kernan Church got down past him. Billy Rodenbarger cleared him. Man, we got a lot of guys that did, but Timothy Kelleher just hit him dead on.
It blew both their motors. They both had to tow, so they're both going to fall laps down, even though they do have resets.
Well, I'm thinking Timothy Kelleher may have already used his reset on that, I think.
Oh, he could be in trouble then.
Yeah, I think he already used his reset.
Well, some of the guys are going to come down to pit road. Len McNeese is going to lead him, and a couple other guys down pit road here, Rudy.
Yeah, now these leaders are staying out here. Johnny McCulchuk staying out with Tommy Lee, Dwayne LaPrade third, and Michael Palmer in fourth.
A whole bunch of guys on pit road, though.
Yeah, Len McNeese in.
Paul Cohen's in. Our points leader, David Gainforth, Rolando Arrojo, all on pit road right now.
Wanting them fresh tires. It's pretty important to a lot of these guys to make sure that they keep. I know myself, I would be like that every chance I get. I want fresh tires on this track.
Our leader, he opted a different strategy, Rudy. He's going to stay out, it looks like.
Well, let's take a look at the weather here tonight if I can get this thing to work. I don't know. It's being kind of buggy tonight. 78 degrees is the air temperature, and the track temperature 78 degrees too. So 45% humidity and a 3.2 kilometers per hour wind speed.
You know, Rudy, something tells me that I seriously doubt it's 78 degrees in Iowa right now.
Yeah, me too.
They wish it was 78 degrees in Iowa right now. Well, Rudy, it's glad to be back here at the Oval racetrack tonight after that road race last night.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the top 10 is Tommy Lee, Johnny McCulchuk, Dwayne LaPrade, third, Michael Palmer, fourth, Vincent Vinny, fifth, Billy Rodenberger, sixth, Michael Campbell, seventh, Len McNeese, eighth, Paul Cohen, ninth, and David Gainforth, our points leader, in 10th.
That may be the furthest back David Gainforth's been all season, Rudy.
Yeah, I think that's about tied where he's the furthest back he's been. He did have a race there a while back that he really had he got wrecked into or something, and he didn't finish very well. But that's been a long time ago. That was real early in the season.
Yeah, we don't talk about him being in the back too much.
No, not really.
Well, it looks like John Stanley's 2 laps down, Timothy Kelleher is 3 laps down, and Fred Cook, who is running dead last, he's 3 laps down.
Yeah, unfortunate for these guys that, Timothy Kelleher, it looks like he's still sitting on pit road. I don't know. He may be sitting there for a while getting that damage fixed up.
Nope, Timothy Kelleher just took it behind the wall, Rudy. He's done for the evening. We'll see him at Talladega next week.
Well, it was a beautiful day here today, Leanna. 60, gosh, I don't know, it was like 64 degrees, I think it got up to here today in Tennessee.
That's awesome. Not bad.
Awesome day.
And my mom told me that it was supposed to warm up there.
Yeah, we're supposed to get up to like 68, I think, by... Well, she lives over in the mountains, too. That don't get too warm over there early.
Foothills. She's in the foothills.
Yeah. That don't get warmed up over there too awful early.
I think it was last week she told me it was 9 at her house. So for it to be 60, that's not bad.
Yep. That's pretty good. All right, get them going, Scott.
All right, buddy. I think these boys are ready to go back to racing. It's been a fun race so far. Pace car is coming out of Ford, ducks down on the pit road, waiting on that flag, man. He throws the green, and we're back under green flag conditions in Iowa. Tommy Lee's like a rocket ship. Every time we have a restart, he just takes off, Rudy.
Yeah. Well, that's the advantage of being the leader and govern when they go, Dwayne LaPrade there in second now. Johnny McCulchuk looking to the inside.
Yes, sir.
And them two get really close together.
That's racing right there. Hard racing. Good stuff at Iowa.
Vincent Vinny in fourth place. Finally getting his way up into the front. looking ahead at these guys here. Wanted to kind of go back in the field a little ways, right along with our points leader.
We got a caution, Rudy.
Oh, again?
Yes, sir.
Oh, let's go check it out. Terry Ballinger just going around, nobody getting into him, so that's a good thing. And it looks like he just towed or something. I'm not sure what he did there. Anyhow, yeah, Terry Ballinger bringing out the caution. And this is caution number 3, folks.
And Rudy, we're running 85 laps tonight, not 80.
Yeah. Did I say 80? I meant 85. I'm sorry.
Earlier, yeah.
Okay.
I just checked it. I know he likes to change it up every week, so I thought I'd take a peek and see how many laps we were running.
Yeah, I talked to Vince about that earlier. I said, I have to watch every now and then. I said, you know, I think you sent the thing out there and it said 80 and then you set it up as 85 and he goes, yeah, I do that, don't I? I said, yeah, you do once in a while, but it's no big deal, you know. I just have to change it on the YouTube thing later. Which earlier I had it set to 80 laps and then after he told me that I went and changed it to 85, so in the description.
Very good. How many laps has Tommy Lee led tonight?
Take a look here real quick. So far, he's led 21 laps.
That gives him a total of 187 for the season.
Yeah, and he's only raced how many races?
Well, coming into tonight, he had run 195 laps, and he had led 166 of them.
How many races has he been in?
3 races coming into tonight.
Yeah.
And this will be his 22nd lap, led of 26 tonight. It's unbelievable, Rudy.
Jamie Lee Bullard, he was another one that escaped that from getting into that. Paul Zoda back in 13th. John Estes 14th. Chuck Shaw 15th. Robert Fuller 16th. After he was up there in, well, he was actually started in the back of the field. Michael Campbell 17th, Don Steves 18th. Terry Ballinger does use his reset, get back out there. Well, actually, you know what? He didn't get into anything. It was just a spin is all it was and didn't hit anything. So no reset used there, I believe. John Stanley 20th.
He had already used his reset on the previous caution. Remember, he was in that big accident.
Oh, yeah. And Fred Cook rounding out the field here in the 21st position.
Yeah, John Stanley, the first truck a lap down. You know, he'll be the lucky dog if we have another caution.
Uh-oh, Leanna says she needs to sneak a banana peel out there on the track. Uh-oh. Well, you know, we've seen things like this happen. The leader go to take off and spin the tires, and the guy right beside him get right on by. And I think if Dwayne could get out there in clean air, he'd probably be sitting pretty good. Clean air, these trucks are really sensitive to clean air.
I just think it's going to take a major mistake for Tommy Lee not to win this race tonight. He's showing dominance again.
Yeah, at first he said he wasn't very fast out there in practice, and then he rolls in the top speed by 0.3 of a second over second place. He must have found the line.
He wasn't quite as fast in qualifying, but he's definitely shown since the green flags dropped tonight that he's the truck to beat here at Iowa tonight.
Yeah, but I wouldn't count out some of them guys behind him.
No, sir, I don't ever count anybody out. I'm just, calling it like I see it. Number 30 truck looks to be the class of the field. Johnny
McCulchuk has been absolutely hot lately. Man, he has just been really moving up through the field in every race lately.
Yeah, he's really come on strong the last few weeks. The lights are out, Rudy. It's your turn. Get us cranked up this time, buddy.
All right.
And how about a little crank it up, ride along action?
We'll do that here as soon as we get them going here with the green flag. We'll do a little crank it up.
All righty.
That's kind of a rip-off, ain't it?
That's all right.
They don't mind.
What else are you going to call it?
Yeah, really.
Turn it down?
But we'll do that. We'll give it a little crank it up here as soon as we get them going.
Here they come, Rudy.
Pace cars in. And green, green, green. Here we go, guys. All right, let's see. I'm going to go back here. I think I'm going to ride along with Len McNeese, and we'll crank it up for the folks.
We got a big crash, Rudy.
Are you kidding me already?
Yep. We got 3 or 4 trucks in a crash. Looks like a Rojo might have been in that one.
Oh. Billy Rodenbarger goes back to, but let's go see what happened here with Billy. This was right on the start.
Yeah, looks like Billy Rodenbarger and Rolando Rojo got together and started all that.
Yeah, somebody checked up there. Len McNeese really checked up a lot.
Nobody hit him. Out of all that, nobody hit either one of those guys, so that's good.
It looks like Rolando got really loose and come down the hill right into Billy Rodenbarger, is the way I'm seeing it. He got loose going through the shifting, into the turns right there. He just got wiggly, and they were 3 wide when it happened. So, all right, well. Tommy Lee's still our leader.
Somehow Billy Rodenbarger has wound up in front of Tommy Lee. That's odd.
Well, just as I was getting ready to do that, crank it up, when that happened.
Yes, sir. And here comes Fred Cook getting one of his laps back. He was the lucky dog there. Fred will feel good about that.
I don't know if Tommy Lee's going to bring him down pit road or what's going on here, but...
Nope. Staying out again.
All right. Well, it might not be a bad call on his part.
Yeah, they really haven't had no green flag laps since they went in and got fresh tires a while back. So
the longer he stays out there, the more chance of he'll get for leading the most laps here tonight.
That's very true.
Even if he doesn't lead the last one, he'll lead the most.
Stretching out that fuel window too. Less time on pit road when he does have to pit if they're under green flag.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard for the drivers to see. Hard to see what, if a guy's right to their left of them, if they can't see their front fender unless they're actually looking out their left window, which you can do, but when you're going up through the gears like that and you're shifting, you really don't have time to start looking around for things. You're just trying to hold your line and get into high gear and get going. So kind of unfortunate. Things like that do happen, though. And it's always on the start or a restart. When everybody's all bunched up together. Oh, Tommy Lee on a fuel conservation mode there or what there? He's... I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a ride along with them here. No, don't seem to be conserving fuel. He's just idling along.
Oh, Rudy, did you see who snuck up there into 3rd place?
Vincent Benny.
Yes, sir. 3rd in the points, and now 3rd in this race.
Well, big shout out to their sponsor, Viney's Auto Diagnostic and Repair, for sponsoring this season with them, and that's pretty cool. I was talking to Vince earlier, and he may not be able to sponsor them for the next season. He's got some real life situations going on. I guess he's building a race car, So that's pretty cool.
Gonna go racing for real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the lights are out, Rudy. We're gonna go try to go back to racing right here at Iowa. We're gonna have 35 laps completed and 50 to go.
Rush wanted to know if Tommy had a cheeseburger on the dash. Yeah, that's left over from his Happy Meal. All right, Scott, get him going, brother.
10-4, pace car's in. Waiting on that green flag. There it is, green flag at Iowa. Tommy Lee, not as good of a start that time. Dwayne LaPrade right next to him.
And I would say Tommy's got the line, but I don't know. I don't know what the best line is around here anymore because the high line seems to be pretty good if you can stay right there with it. But Dwayne hangs right there in second spot.
Yes, sir, and he's on his back bumper this time. He just seems to slide up a lot more than Tommy does coming out of the corner, and it costs him time.
McCulchuk in third as he gets by Vincent Benny. Len McNeese up to the fifth spot. And it looks like Michael Palmer joining in the fight here, and Kernan Church on the high side. Maybe trying to get a run on Michael Palmer, and it looks like he does get a pretty good run off before. And he's going to take that spot away from Michael Palmer. Well, they're starting to get gaggled up here, and the points leader right in the midst of that. Gainforth almost getting into the back of Michael Palmer right there. Oh, and they do get together.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Oh, Palmer down. No caution, though.
Nope.
He's going to go backwards quite a ways, but what a save he did right there. But, man.
And got a whole bunch of trucks coming up on him right now.
Yeah, and he's got a bunch of damage on that truck. He hit that inside wall hard.
Yeah, he's falling way back into this gaggle of trucks back here.
Yeah, I wanted to get down here a little closer, take a look at the damage on that truck. Man.
Paul Cohen almost in the wall there.
These guys are racing pretty hard here right now.
Yeah, Paul Cohen and Fred Cook just about got into each other back there at the tail end of the field. Everybody's racing home.
Well, you know, we're almost at the halfway mark here, Scott, and I'll tell you what, the guys have got to start getting it up there. They know it's time. Once you get past that halfway mark, it's time to go.
Starting to feel the pressure of late race and late season, Rudy.
Yep. Michael Campbell going backward, back into 17th now.
Caution flag.
Again. Let's see what happened. Oh, looks like Jamie Bullard going around. Nobody got into him, though. Good save, didn't hit anything. Just a self-spin by Jamie Bullard. Well, a lot of caution, Scott, but boy, I'll tell you, the guys are really, there's some hard racing going on out there.
Yes, sir.
This is just an extremely tough track here, and you know, this is caution number 5 here in 41 laps.
I think we're going to see the leaders come down, get some tires this time, get some fuel, get some tires.
Yeah, because they could make it the rest of the way on fuel and tires.
Here they come. You see who snuck up there into 4th?
Kernan Church, yeah.
Yes, sir. He started at the very tail end of the field. Just about.
Waiting to see when our leader comes into his pit stall here and see what his plan is.
Oh, Vincent Vinny stayed out, Rudy. We'll see if he stays out and leads the lap.
Yes, he did. He did lead that lap.
Good deal. It's a bonus point for Vincent Vinny. And Vincent Benny's going to bring it down to come get some fresh rubber. I don't blame him.
Yeah, he stayed out there long enough to lead a lap, and that's important.
Yeah, smart man to come get tires.
Now it looks like Don Steves, he technically still has not led a lap. Vincent Benny beat him to the line right there, but Don Steves will be considered our leader now. Oh, no, he did lead that lap. Okay.
Orlando Arrojo in second. Terry Belanger third. Some guys staying out, Rudy, in front of our leader again, Tommy Lee.
Yes, sir. 4 of them out there in front. Or 3. Oh, I don't know. This thing's acting weird again.
There's 3 of them in front of him.
Yeah, Tommy Lee will be 4th. Vincent Benny 5th after he comes off the pit road. Johnny McCulchuk in 6th. Okay, what's going on with this stupid thing here? There we go. Johnny McCulchuk's 5th. This thing's wigging out on me. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
A lot of caution flags tonight. How many is this, Rudy? 4?
5.
Wow.
You didn't hear me say that?
Nope, sorry.
Wow. Okay.
Just thinking about some other stuff. I'll tell you after the race.
All right, Dwayne LaPrade now starting 6th. Len McNeese 7th. Kernan Church 8th. And points leader David Gainforth in 9th. And Paul Zoda rounding out the top 10. So Don Steve's going to start on the high side. Rolando Aurora on the low side. Purdue trucks up front, Tommy. Or Scott. I'm thinking of
Yes,
Tommy
sir.
Lee. Sorry.
Gonna restart on the bottom here. These guys on older tires, though, we were talking about it earlier. Hopefully they don't spin the tires. Last time we had 3 guys stay out in front of Tommy Lee. By the end of the first lap on the restart, he was back in the lead. We'll see what happens this time.
Yeah. Well, he's in a pretty good spot there on the high side. But we'll have to wait and see how these guys are going to do on this restart. Because he could come to a wall there and not be able to get by him. So, you know, because he's got some fast guys up there. Rolando Aurora is pretty fast. And Don Steves, Terry Bellinger back up there with him. And Terry's been pretty good lately. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. Well, Rolando takes right off there and takes over the point, but still side by side with Don Steves. Not sure who's going to lead this lap when they come to the line. Oh, Don gets a pretty good run off the turn 4. I don't know. Oh, I think Don led that lap. Yes. Don led that lap. Just beating Rolando by a couple of hundredths of a second.
Aurora just took the lead right now, but on the bottom, here comes Tommy Lee like the space shuttle.
Yep.
And he's in the lead. No, not yet. Aurora is hanging tough on that outside.
Yes, he is, and Rolando led that lap. Oh, Rolando goes way up the hill. He drove it in there too hard, and that let Tommy Lee take over the lead. He just drove it in there way too hard. Michael Campbell back in 11th. John Estes back into the mix of things here in 12th spot. Jamie Lee Bullard 13th. Vincent Benny back to 14th. We got somebody on the apron there. I didn't see. Oh, Fred Cook's on the apron. Looks like he's trying to get up to speed, but he's letting the whole field go by. Sorry about that, I had a sneeze. Len McNeese into the fifth spot. Alright, how about we try to crank it up again?
Sounds good, Rudy.
Riding along here with Len McNeese, folks. All right, that was a ride along there with Len McNeese. Oh, and Len into the wall.
And our points leader, David Gainforth. Both of them. Heavy damage, and we're going to have a crash. Gainforth is a sideways. Big crash, Rudy. Big crash.
Oh, brother.
We were talking about it, that he'd been so consistent all year, and David Gainforth is all tore up.
Oh, man. Okay, well, let's go back and see what happened here, because I'm looking at...
Ooh, and they're still reckoning. Ooh, Gainforth spun out again. This may be some bad blood here between him and Don Steves, it looks like.
Okay, down here on... Okay, yeah, him and Len McNeese get together.
That was a ride right there, Rudy.
Yeah, now Dwayne LaPrade down on the inside. Looks like Dwayne comes up the hill and gets into our points leader. Oh, no. And that's what started it right there.
Let it play all the way out till they get going again, and watch when they were about to come down pit road. And I think it was Don Steves spun Gainforth out again.
Yeah, Gainforth lucky he got off of pit road there, or off of the wall. I'm waiting for him to get going here again.
You'll see as they get to come down pit road, they bang into each other again.
Well,
he spins him out.
Yep, I don't think that was intentional. I think it looked like he was just trying to make it to pit road, and David Gainforth was there. So, well, there's the chance that Dwayne would have, but now Dwayne's going to have damage. I don't know if we can get down there and check out Dwayne's truck. He's on pit road right now. No, he ain't.
Now he's back out on the track.
Okay, well.
Back in 16th place, it's showing him.
It's showing he must have stopped or something. I'll see if I can get down here and get a little bit better view of his truck. He's got quite a bit of damage on that truck.
Yeah, he was in that big time.
Yeah, a lot of right and left front damage on that truck. So hopefully he does have a reset and he'll be able to get that back out. Yes, it looks like he did have a reset. So he's doing a 4-tire change. He's going to be mired back in the field a little ways, but with a brand new truck, he should be okay. Well, take a look at it. This is... Man, this thing is really wigging out on me. I don't know. Take a look at him back up live here. There we go. Caution number 6.
Bit of caution fest. These guys usually don't have a lot of cautions in their races, but tonight getting a little different story.
All right, so it looks like restarting here, Rolando 2nd, Terry Bellinger 3rd, Kernan Church 4th, Michael Campbell 5th, Michael Palmer 6th, John Estes 7th, Robert Fuller 8th, Chuck Shaw 9th, and Billy Rodenberger 10th. Well, Gainforth, our point leader, is going to be back in 16th, right behind Dwayne LaPrade.
So ultimately, it really didn't hurt him any.
Well,
Len McNeese is in 12th, so he's back there with them.
This is just one tough track right here, folks. This is Iowa. This is why I don't care for the track myself to race on, because it's just so hard to race on. It's very slick surface, and oh man, I don't know. I just don't like it. Not my favorite track.
Rose got a big old donut on the side of his truck.
Yeah.
Well, here we go, Rudy. Lights are out. Pace car's in. Green flag.
Good start by the front here.
Once again, Tommy didn't get that big rocket ship start.
Yep.
But that high line cannot keep up going through turn 1.
Terry Bellinger now on the inside of Rolando. It looks like he's going to bid for the second place and takes it over.
Kernan Church.
Yeah, here comes Kernan Church. And he's going to try to take Terry Bellinger too.
Yes, sir. Look at this.
Man, this is getting good.
Kernan trying to get up there and give Tommy a run for his money. Oh, here comes Terry Bellinger. Fighting back on the bottom. Michael Campbell moves in behind him into 4th.
But Kernan Church takes up the second spot, though.
Rojo's dropping, Rudy.
And caution's out. Oh, we got a wad up back here. McCallchuck into it and a few others. So let's go see what happened. Oh, right there it started. Looks like the number 72 of John Estes. Let me see if I can get up to his truck here and see what happened to him. I'll back this up a little bit. Oh, it looks like maybe he just kind of, looks like him and the 56 got together there. The 56 of Chuck Shaw. I'm going to go to the far chase view here and we'll watch it from there. And it kind of looks like Chuck Shaw bounced up into him, and that's what started it. Oh my. And he got plowed into by the number 8. Are you there, Scott?
Yes, sir. I was just responding to an email or a text message my mom just sent me.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. I wasn't listening.
Well, Billy Rodenberger's staying out. Now let's see if he's going to stay out long enough to lead a lap as everybody else come down pit road. I'm sure we've got we got quite a few of them on pit road right now. That could be their last pit stop of the race. I don't know.
Yeah, with only 20-some laps to go, I'm sure that will be the last one.
Yep. All right, let's see if we can see how many. This is caution number 7.
Wow.
Billy Rodenberger does give up the lead, though, to come down pit road. And that's going to give the lead up to Len McNeese. So Len will actually get the point for leading that lap.
Yes, sir. Looks like some guys stayed out. Tommy Lee's going to be back in the middle of the pack.
Yes, it's been a very, very tough night for these guys, man. I feel bad for them. It's just grueling.
Oh, the way this is going, I don't know if I'd want to be falling back to the middle of the pack like Tommy Lee just did. See if he can keep it out of trouble.
Yeah, he's going to be starting back in 7th. So, all right, Chuck Shaw going to be 2nd. David Gainforth, our points leader, up to 3rd. Hey, he's getting there. He had a reset, so that's good news for him. Vincent Vinny in 4th. John Stanley 5th. Johnny McCulchuk in 6th. Tommy Lee 7th. Terry Bellinger 8th. Okay. Not sure how that worked, but Kernan Church 9th and Michael Campbell 10th. Yep, pretty tough night for the boys tonight, I'll tell you. I would not want to be in their shoes tonight.
Yeah, I think they're hoping they can just finish this thing out under green flag conditions, that this will be the last caution.
Yeah.
But something tells me it's not going to be.
Yeah, they want to put it behind them, for sure. This has just been one of them races where, well, they go to Talladega next week, so that should be a good race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Well, the lights are out, Rudy.
All right, looks like Len McNeese opting to start on the high side. Chuck Shaw on the inside, so we'll see how that goes. And we're going to have 19 to go when they take the green.
Gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna tell you what, Rudy, it's not gonna be that easy for Tommy this time. He's got some faster guys in front of him this time.
Yes, he does. Yes, sir.
I know David Gainforth and Johnny McCulchuk aren't just gonna pull out of his way. Neither is Vincent Vinny, so he's gonna have his hands full here.
Or Gainforth. He's got them points to think about, you know.
Yes, sir. Len McNeese up on the points, going to bring us around here to the green flag, waiting on that pace car and that flag man. Here we go, Rudy. Hopefully the last restart of the night. Green, 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 and we're back under green flag conditions for the final 19 laps at Iowa. And McCulchuk doesn't go. Tommy Lee's wrecking. That's what I was talking about, Rudy. Big wreck.
Oh, he's going to have some serious damage on that. Caution out.
Man, that was what I was talking about going back to the middle of the pack with the way things have been going, and there it is.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll watch this on the restart here.
Tommy Lee might have just given away 4 in a row.
Oh, he gets plowed into by, I think it was, I'm not sure who that was. Somebody right behind him just plowed into him, and he comes over, hits the inside wall. Well, Tommy should have a reset, but that's not good news for him.
That was all Johnny McCulchuk. He did not go and basically got run over. I think he missed a shift, and that's what caused the whole thing, because Tommy was going to run into the back of him, and he tried to go to the bottom lane, and there was nowhere to go.
Dang.
Okay, so we got to put that one on the 80. Tommy checked up because he had to, and Michael Campbell ran into the back of him, and I think that's what sent Tommy low. Just a bad deal, Rudy, a bad deal.
Yes, sir.
And that could cost Tommy his 4th win in a row out of 4 races.
Yeah, well, he should be able to come down and get a reset, but that's going to put him way back, and with just a handful of laps to go, I don't know, man. He's going to have to come through a lot. Yeah, he did have a reset, but he's got to come through a lot of traffic to get to that lead, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm showing him back in 16th. I've seen him do amazing things, but that would be the most amazingest thing I've seen yet if he does do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just, the odds are not in his favor.
and we don't know though. That may not be the last caution tonight.
That's true. And, if a bunch of dudes get taken out in front of him, then maybe that could change the outcome. But right now, sitting in 16th, man, that's a tall mountain.
Sure is.
Well, you know who's up there licking his chops right now, and that's Len McNeese.
Yes, sir. Licking his chops.
Yes, sir, man. It's been a minute since someone other than Tommy has won a race here in GAC, and you know he's got to be feeling pretty good about his chances right now.
Well, this is caution number 8 tonight.
There goes Fred Cook. He was 2 laps down. He'll be 1 lap down now. He's back in 19th place.
Well, Tommy Lee's going to be restarting 15th, so I don't know. We're going to have to see if he can do it, 4 in a row, but I just don't see it. Wanted to look and see here. Dwayne LaPrade back in 8th. Leanna's rooting for her husband there in chat. He's going to be restarting 8th. Hopefully he can get up there. But he's got some fast guys ahead of him. The way Johnny McCulchuk's been racing, man, I don't know. He's been pretty wicked, but he's got some damage on that truck now.
Yeah, he just missed a shift there. It led to that big pile up.
Yeah. John Stanley in 5th. Vincent Benny 4th. David Gainforth in 3rd. Chuck Shaw 2nd. And Len McNeese, our leader. Well, waiting on the lights to go off on the pace car, but they're still on.
I think they're going to go out this time. Right?
There they go. All right. Going back green this time. Well, that's a good wifey. That's a good wifey. Rooting for her hubby here in chat. That's good.
Well, get us going, Rudy.
All right, brother. Looks like we're going to have 13 to go when they take the green.
It's going to be a shootout, I can tell you that.
Well, we thought that at 19 to go.
And a lot of them got shot out.
Yep. Pace car getting ready to head down pit road, and Len McNeese waiting on the green. Green, green, green. Boy, did he got a shot out of the cannon there.
And then bottom line, Chuck Shaw Jr., he hung way back and didn't go.
Yeah. And boy, he comes up and almost gets into the side of David Gainforth back there. I think they did touch. And look who's sneaking up through on the inside, Vincent Benny.
Yeah, that's going.
Man, that was close.
Yeah, he went in there awkwardly. He held on to it, though. These boys are racing hard now. It's go time, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Len McNeese has got a huge lead.
Look at this. Tommy Lee already up to 10th now.
He's trying. He's heard us telling him he can't do it, and he's coming.
He's going to make us eat our words, isn't he?
He's trying.
I'm telling you, but I don't know. Len McNeese out there by 1.7 seconds over the whole field. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to take a miracle to catch Len McNeese for Tommy Lee.
Chuck Shaw way up the hill, and David Gainforth reels him in, and it looks like he's going to look at him going here in the 3. I don't know. That's a tough place to pass right there in 3. Just can't quite do it. Len McNeese way down on. Ooh, Len got really loose coming out of 4 and almost lost it. And look at that. The field caught right up to him. McCulchuk in. Yeah, McCulchuk in 4th and Tommy Lee in 5th.
How about Chuck Shaw Jr. holding off David Gainforth here, still in 2nd place.
I know it. No kidding, man. He's got the line.
Now Greenforth's going to get him, but
Yep.
he's still running third. What a run by Chuck Shaw Jr. tonight.
That's for
Caution
sure.
Flag, Rudy.
Oh, we got a bunch of them into it.
Now Tommy Lee will have a shot.
Well, let's go back and take a look here and see what happened. It looked like Terry Bellinger got caught up into that, but I don't know if he's one that started it or not, but it looks like no, right there ahead of him. Try to get up here and see who that was. It was the number 7 there, Robert Fuller. I'm not sure if he got tapped in the rear there, it looks like, by Paul Zoda. But he was loose anyhow going into the turn. He just got really loose, and Paul had nowhere to go and like finished him off. But I don't think that's what actually brought the caution out. It was the ones wrecking here behind him. It looks like Terry Bellinger. I didn't see what happened to him. Him and Kernan Church get together. Oh my. It looked like Kernan had a run on the outside here. And Terry was, I don't know. Ooh, Paul Zoda come right up into Terry. But they didn't touch. And when Terry went up the hill, Kernan Church was right there.
That's a damn shame because Kernan Church, who started at the tail end of the field, had been up to the front and having a good run.
Oh, man. The guys are still wrecking back here. Wow. All right, back up front, Len McNeese. David Gainforth in second. Chuck Shaw third. Johnny McCulchuk fourth. Tommy Lee fifth. Vincent Vinny sixth. John Stanley seventh. Michael Palmer eighth. Paul Cohen ninth. And Robert Fuller 10th. I thought Robert Fuller got caught up into that. Oh, no, he did. Yeah, it was, they just got together. Okay. You know, he did get some damage on that. Yeah, he did get some tailgate damage. I think that was when Paul Zoda got into the back of him. But he didn't hit anything else, so that's a good thing. So Robert Fuller could pull out a top 10 finish here tonight.
That'd be a great thing for Robert Fuller.
Sure thing.
John Stanley as well, up there running 7th. He's had a hell of a run tonight. Chuck Shaw Jr. is definitely the surprise driver of the evening, though, Rudy. Running 3rd.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's the driver of the race, in my opinion, Chuck Shaw Jr. He's usually running at the tail end of the field, and tonight he's up there in the podium spot. Good job, Chuck.
Well, you guys are going to want to make sure you tune in next week for Talladega here in the trucks. This will be an awesome race. I look for some great racing here at Dega. That's always good racing. You know, whenever you get super speedway racing in there, the guys don't have to worry about a truck getting loose on the turns and tight on another turn, and it's just flat out, flat foot all the way, and it drives the heck out of the truck. But the story tonight, Len McNeese up in the front right now, and we've got 5 laps to go, excuse me. 5 more circuits around here, but I think we're going to get back under green, but I think we're only going to have 2 to go. Going to have a 2-lap shootout. Then if the caution comes out, Scott, the race will be over.
Yes, sir. Question is, can Tommy Lee finish it?
Well, he's back up into the top 5. That's good.
Yep. And one time we saw him restart in 4th, and by the end of the first lap, he was back in 1st.
Leanna says, I thought I picked up all those banana peels. I was just joking. Jeez. Well, you must have missed a couple of banana peels because they're still out on the track and the guys are slipping on them. Well, Terry Bellinger back to the 14th spot, or 15th, excuse me. Rolando back in 16th. Fred Cook, 17th, 1 lap down. Kernan Church still sitting on pit road. Don Steve's back out on the track, but he's clear back in 21st position. But he should be able to pick up maybe, no, he won't pick up any. Nope, he's too many laps down to pick up any positions.
Well, here we go, Rudy. We're actually going to get 3 laps to shoot it out.
Ah, okay, cool.
This is going to be wild. Buckle up, everybody. Get your popcorn. David Gainforth looking for his 2nd win of the season. We got a little door rubbing going on here.
I think they're just messing with each other.
Let's hope they don't wad up the field here. Waiting on that flag, man. Here we go. Green flag's out. 3 laps to go at Iowa. What's going to happen?
Boy, if Len McNeese could get a good start like he did the last time, holy smokes.
And David Gainforth slides up the track, costing a little time, trying to get a run. Here comes Tommy Lee on the bottom, looking underneath Chuck Shaw, trying to move into 4th.
3 wide down the backstretch and into turn 3.
Tommy Lee into 4th, on the move. Can he get there?
I don't know. Just 2 laps to go.
McCallchuck's in the wall.
Oh!
Tommy Lee up to 3rd.
McCallchuck goes back to 4th, and caution is out. That's going to do it. Wraps up the race right there, folks. Let's see. Oh, my. We got a bunch of them into it back here. Holy.
Lynn McNeese will be your winner tonight at Iowa as it will finish under caution. Next time around, they will get the checkered flag. And Lynn McNeese is your winner tonight here at Iowa Speedway for the GAC League. Good job, Lynn.
Oh, right there, Robert Fuller gets into Billy Rodenberger, and that started all that mess back there. So, all right, back up live. And we're waiting for Len to come around here and complete the race officially. David Gainforth 2nd, Tommy Lee 3rd, Johnny McCallchuck 4th, and Chuck Shaw 5th. Man, what a run for Chuck Shaw tonight, huh?
Yes, sir. Top 5. Hell of a job, Chuck. Good job, buddy. Like I said, driver of the race right there, Chuck Shaw Jr. tonight here at Iowa. And what a performance by Tommy Lee coming all the way back up to 3rd place. But the story of the night is Len McNeese. He's your winner, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Great run for Len tonight, man. Well-deserved win, too.
84 is back in victory lane.
All right, well, let's see if we can get out here and get a word with him.
And that is Lynn's first win here in the GAC League this year. So that's got to feel pretty good.
Len oh, they're still talking. Len McNeese, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Rudy.
Well, I'm being told that was your first win this season. Boy, how does it feel here at Iowa?
Feels good to finally win one. It's the first win of the year. I'm tickled with that.
Well, all them cautions there, quite a few cautions. Guys are just really kind of tight on the track, and a lot of people going around. We've seen quite a few self-spins, but you kept it out front when you needed to be there. Bring home the victory here tonight. Congratulations to you, brother. Can you tell us any important parts of the race that helped you get to victory lane?
I don't know if there was any important parts or anything. We got lucky on them at the end there, and there was a bunch of cautions toward the end. A lot of people was doing different pit strategies, and I don't know. We just been in the right place at the right time there and had a good race there at the end with David.
Yeah, I've seen that. Looked like he was trying to get there with you, and it would have been a really, probably an interesting race to the finish. I know David, he would have probably tried to stick it in there and make a race of it. But you bring home the victory tonight. Congratulations, Len. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Oh, yes, sir. I want to thank Dean for putting this on and you for hosting it, and Viney's Auto Repair and Service. Appreciate them sponsoring the event. Wasn't for them, y'all guys wouldn't be able to put this on for us.
Well, it's really good to see you put that Western Auto truck in victory lane tonight, Len. All I can say, brother, is it's about time. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm tickled with that. It's about time. I'm glad maybe we get some of this monkey offer back and have a little better luck.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. David Gainforth, you got a copy?
Yes, Rudy, I'm here.
Well, David, it looks like you kind of sealed the deal on some more points tonight. You got quite a bit of a point lead going into the next 2 races of the season, so it kind of looks like you may wind up with a championship here, as long as you don't have too many of what you had a few laps ago there to take you out of the race. But you put the Mr. Bubble machine into second place. Now, if it would have stayed green, did you have something for Len?
I don't think so. I probably could have got to his bumper, but it was going to be hard to pass him, and he's been having a rough year, so I just let him win this one. I'm being a nice guy.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, David. But I'll tell you what, you did a great job out there. You got it up there when you needed to. You bring it into second. Man, I'll tell you what a fantastic finish for you after all you went through there earlier.
Well, yeah, when I was on my roof there in that wreck there in lap 55 or something, I thought I was pretty much done. So I just got lucky, caught the cautions right, and got another second place finish. I'll take luck any time in racing.
Well, thank goodness for resets too, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I was lucky I still had mine from the start of the game, so or else I would have been done.
All right, David, well, congratulations, and looking forward to seeing you next week here at Talladega.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to Talladega. I really like the plate track, so I'm going to go for the win again.
All right, thanks for talking with us, David, and again, congrats on your second place.
Thanks, Rudy. We'll see you next week, man.
Tommy Lee, you got a copy?
Yeah, bud, I got you.
Well, you still come into third there. You got tangled up in that wreck and had to go in and finally use your reset. You stayed out quite a bit today. It looks like you did lead the most laps with 50 laps today, so congratulations to you for that. But will you take a third place tonight?
I'm not real happy about it, but I mean, what can you do? You win some, you lose some. I've been watching on the restarts and stuff, and I could see kind of from where I was at, pretty much be able to see everybody on the restarts. And I noticed the 80, about every restart, would either miss a shift or something. I don't know what was going on, but I was just hoping and anticipating that one time he might not. And when he did, I got on the brakes and got run over from behind and had to start in the back and just had to make a mad dash back up to the front. If I'd have had probably 3 or 4 more laps, might be a different story. But hey, you win some, you lose some. It was fun.
Well, that kind of ruined your deal for 4 in a row this week because you had 3 in a row. But still, a third place is not too bad for all you went through to get there, and coming back up through the field after restarting 15th. That's a pretty amazing comeback. So congratulations to you, Tommy, on your third place, and anybody you want to thank.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Vince and the guys for putting the league on, Viney's Auto Repair, for sponsoring it, you and Scott up in the booth for putting it on. Yeah, kind of ended the win streak, but we'll finish up the season and win the last 2 and be done with it.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing you next week there at Talladega then, Tommy. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, bud.
All right, let's see if we can run down through the results here if this thing doesn't wind up sticking on me the whole time like it's been doing. And it looks like it's going to. All right, Len McNeese winning here tonight. David Gainforth finishing second. Tommy Lee third. Johnny McCulchuk with a great run finishing fourth. Chuck Shaw, man, we can't say enough about that, Scott. What a finish for Chuck Shaw tonight, huh?
Yes, sir. Driver of the race tonight, in my opinion. Like I said, most of the time he's riding around in the back. Even qualified 16th tonight and a top 5 for Chuck Shaw. Awesome job, Chuck.
Vincent Vinny in 6th. Michael Palmer 7th. John Stanley 8th. Dwayne LaPrade back in 9th. And Paul Zoda 10th, Scott.
Terry Belanger comes home 11th. Michael Campbell comes home 12th. Rolando Arojo 13th. Fred Cohen 14th. Robert Fuller 15th. Billy Rodenberger comes home 16th. Fred Cook 17th. Kernan Church 18th. John Estes 19th. Jamie Lee Bullard 20th. Don Steves 21st. Timothy Kelleher rounds out the field in 22nd. Rudy?
All right, well, congratulations again to our winner here, Len McNeese, tonight. And you were watching GAC here on MaxSpeedTV, so tune in tomorrow night for another great broadcast at Maximum Speed Racing. And until then, folks, stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow night.
Have a good night, everybody.